When we're working with fractions, it's often easier to be dealing with top-heavy fractions or improper fractions instead of mixed numbers. So I want to help you see how we can get from a mixed number to a top-heavy fraction. So I have 4 2/3 here. So I know that I want to get that into a top-heavy fraction where 3 is the denominator. And the denominator in the mixed number is telling me that. So let me draw out some circles and split those into thirds. I'm going to need enough for 4 wholes and another one. So I'm going to draw 5 circles and split those into thirds. So I've got 4 2/3 that I'm going to use my circles to represent. So I have 4 as my whole. I've got 4 wholes, so let me colour those in. And I've also got 2/3, so let me colour 2 of my last in. So if I count up how many thirds I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14. So I have 14 thirds. So 4 2/3 is equivalent to 14 over 3, 14 thirds. Well, how could I do that without having to draw these diagrams every time? You can imagine trying to draw sevenths or 20ths. It's going to be slightly annoying to have to draw the diagram every time. So let's think about how we could do this without diagrams. We're saying that we've got 4 wholes that are split into thirds. So if I wanted to know how many thirds that was, I've got 4 wholes which have 1, 2, 3 thirds they're contributing each. So altogether, that would be 12 thirds. And I can see that in my diagram. And I've also got the 2/3 from the fraction. So all told, I have 14 thirds being represented. 14 is going to be my numerator. I can tell that by doing my whole number times my denominator and adding on the numerator. And 3 is going to be my denominator because the denominator is staying the same.
Okay, Mary, so let's have a look at this one. So solve x plus 2x equals 12. So what do you think you do first?
Okay, well, I want x on its own, so I would put x equals 12 minus 2x.
Okay, so a lot of the time we want to get x by itself, but what we want to do first is get all of these x's together. So can you see anything we can do with this? Get all these together in one place.
Oh, okay, it's 3x, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
3x equals 12. Oh, and so x equals 4.
Brilliant, spot on, well done.